Hey guys, so for today's video, it's a get ready with me, and I've already done my brows and primed my face with the Smashbox Pore Minimizer Primer and Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. And here I'm taking a dampened beauty blender and I am applying my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And for my brows today, I used my L'Oreal Brow Definer and my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. And I also have a video on how I fill in my brows that I will link below if you're interested in how I do that. So now I'm going to conceal my darkness underneath my eyes and also use this to highlight my face. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So I'm just going to take it down my nose, on my chin, and in the center of my forehead. And then I also had a nice friend join me on my forehead, so I put some on my pimple to cover that up. And I'm just taking a dampened beauty blender to also blend my concealer out. And so now, like I always do, I'm going to take the Coty Airspun powder and my dampened beauty blender and apply it underneath my eyes to bake my concealer so it doesn't move throughout the day. And I'm also taking that a little bit in the other areas where I applied the concealer, so it will also stay a little bit mattified. And while I continue to do the rest of my face, I'm just going to let that sit on there and set the concealer. So now I'm taking my Benefit Hoola Bronzer and I am contouring my cheekbones and also dragging that along my temples and along my forehead. I'm just taking a fluffier brush to blend that out just a little bit more. And then I also take that fluffy brush and drag it along my neck so everything just ties together. So now I am applying some blush, and I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amour, and I'm applying that to the apples of my cheeks and then dragging it back to blend in to the bronzer so everything looks blended and there are no harsh lines. And here I'm just taking a brush and dusting off my bake and with the excess powder. And I'm not applying my highlight just yet because later I will spray MAC Fix Plus before I actually apply my highlighter. So now I am priming my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I think it's called the Primer Potion. And for today's eyeshadow, I am using the Manny MUA and Makeup Geek collab palette. And on this fluffy crease brush, I'm taking Beaches and Cream first to set that primer, and to also just drag it up in the crease so it's easier to add on other colors and so they layer better so it's not such a sticky base. And now I'm just taking the shade Sora on the same fluffy brush and just putting that all throughout my crease. Here I'm taking a more precise brush, and I'm just taking some of the shade Frappe and deepening and layering that in the crease and outer corner. I apply it to the outer corner first, and then I drag whatever's left throughout the crease so it's not so harsh and dark throughout the crease. And here I'm taking that same brush and I'm just taking a tiny bit of Aphrodite, which is like a dark chocolate color, and I'm just applying that in the outer corner and then ever so slightly just bringing that up into my crease. So here I'm just taking a flat shader brush, and I did apply MAC Fix Plus to my brush, and then I dipped it in the shade Luna and out of that same palette, and I'm applying that all over my lid. That's not enough sparkle, so then I'm going to take the MAC Pressed Pigment, right here, I'm using that, in the shade Blonde Streak, and adding a little bit more sparkle and a little bit more shine. I think this just makes the eyes pop just a tad bit more. So for the inner corners, I'm using the lightest shade in the palette, and I think it's called Artemis. It's a beautiful color. It really makes the inner corners pop. It makes your eyes look much more awake. And I also applied that to my brow bone to tie everything together. So now I'm taking a nude eyeliner pencil. This is the Rimmel Eye Cajole pencil in the shade Nude. And a nude pencil in the waterline helps to brighten up your eyes and make you look less tired. So that's why I do that. And I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm just going to take the shades Sora and Frappe together and drag that along my lower lash line. And then I realized that that's not enough definition, so I do take this brush and pick up a tiny bit of Aphrodite again, and I just apply that from the center of my eye to the outer part. I don't drag it inwards. Next, I'm going to apply my eyeliner and mascara. Ta-da, it's done. I did it off camera because it takes me a while to do both of those steps, but for that I just used the Maybelline Gel Liner and the L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara. And here I am using the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Bubbly, and applying that to my cheekbones. And as you saw before, I did apply MAC Fix Plus to my face before I applied the highlight, so it was intensified. And I'm also going to take this onto my nose and above my Cupid's bow. So with this look, you really can't do any lip color. This eyeshadow is a look that I go to when I'm just in a hurry and I need to be glam really fast. So it looks good with a red lip, it looks good with a berry lip, but for the outfit that I was wearing today, I decided to go for a nude pinky lip. And so right now you see me attempting to line my lips on camera with the Milani lip liner in the shade 04 All Natural. This is one of my favorite lip liners because it literally is the best pencil to overdraw your lips with. And I do overdraw my lips, and I started to struggle on camera, so then I decided that I was going to apply it off camera. But for a little bit of lipstick, I do use the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Blushing Bud. And this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Bye.